The very first part of our lecture number 5 got cut off due to some technical challenges we were having with my laptop. But we pick up right at the spot where we were importing new sounds into MuScore. So here is the lecture from February 18th, 2025. All right, enjoy. Okay, it's that kind of day. We're going to have technical challenges today. Anyway, I open MuScore. And inside MuScore, let's say I make I'll just make a new score. And we'll hear the strings, because I have the strings uploaded here on this computer. So do this. I made a full string orchestra section. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put some notes in here. Let's put nice long whole notes. Let's see if Crestron wants to play games today. I don't hear that, guys. Oh, okay. Computer troubles, but the sound's gonna work. Doesn't that sound nicer than what we had before? Now, how would you change it? So once you download them, it may not automatically switch over. The way that you're gonna do that is you're gonna go over here, View, Playback Setup. And it's going to give you these scenes, if you will. So now that I've downloaded Muse Sounds, any one of them, I can make that the active profile. But if I go back to Basic, activate this profile, let's hear how it sounds. Okay, wait, do you hear the difference? Go back. Do it again. Okay, I think the difference is clear. That this is much closer to a real thing. So, not to digress for a minute, but our conversation has naturally led us to this place, talking about what MIDI is. There was a lot of years where people really dunked on MIDI. They were just talking trash any chance they could get about MIDI. I don't blame them because the sounds weren't great. But I have a question. Is MIDI sound? Or something else? What? Oh, what? Okay. So... It's data. Well, who said that? Yes, it's data. So MIDI stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. Musical Instrument Digital Interface. And it is just data. It's very simple data that's sending commands to something that's interpreting it and producing audio. So this little keyboard does not actually put out any sound whatsoever itself. It just sends MIDI data. We're going to talk about this a little bit when we go play with Max later today, because then I can actually literally illustrate some things more easily. But has anyone used a keyboard with MuScore? Okay, right on. So this is my little tiny Novation, whatever. It's got very little going on for it. You don't need a fancy keyboard or anything, right? But this is a MIDI controller by definition. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't make any sound. It doesn't make any sound on its own whatsoever. So it needs to be going into some kind of device that's going to interpret the MIDI data and make sound. Now, MuScore is nice enough that on most devices, if you plug in a USB MIDI controller to your computer, it's going to auto-detect it and then make it active. So as you can see, we already have no input. If I turn off the no input, I can I can just kind of sit here and jam on it. Turn it up, turn it up. No? There you are. Kind of playing with a string section if I play violins. Oh, there's a cutoff right there. Kind of polyphonic. Not a ton of voices. But we can use this for note entry, as you just saw. So if I turn on note entry, right, and I need to select a spot. So let's go like right here. I'm going to go to quarter notes, note entry, and I want them to play right? If I hit two notes at once, like I accidentally did there with my legato fingering, it'll put it in as a double stop. Let's hear it. Actually worked out, man. Go over here, go to violas, and we're gonna have half notes, and we're gonna say, note enable. Go to the cellos. Let's do eighth notes, running eighth notes. I want to go here. Running eighth notes. Boom. And fine. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Rock and roll. It's okay. Anyway, you can use a keyboard to speed up the process. We have keyboards in the lab. If you want access to them, you can email me, and we'll be able to unlock the cabinet for you to get you the keyboards. You could also optionally purchase your own. Some of these are relatively inexpensive because it's not making any sound. It's very lightweight, right? So that's optional for this class. Now, one of the things that's also really cool about using a keyboard like this, you see how I had to like click the note values up there to change them? Well, what if I told you that you could assign different MIDI controls? So like I have these pads, but I'm really not going to use these for this kind of application, right? So what if I go over here and I go to MuseScore Preferences, and I'm going to go to MIDI mappings. By the way, the thing I didn't cover, if for some reason your device is not auto-detected, you want to go to Audio and MIDI, MIDI input, and make sure that the thing that you want is there. Because, yeah.
I like to use a software called Synthesia.
Uh-huh.
It's like the whole piano MIDI software.
Uh-huh.
I think it's MIDI. I don't really know, but I've seen it all over YouTube. And people have been able to connect like keyboards and be able to play stuff and put it on YouTube. And it just shows all these notes just coming down to like this piano screen.
Uh-huh.
And they all start glowing colors and playing tons of music.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing as MIDI?
It is. It's using MIDI to communicate the pitch duration data to something that is producing the sound.
Okay, so for
Yeah.
that software, I would be able to use a MIDI keyboard.
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so. I haven't used that one myself, but
I'll do the research.
yeah, virtually everything is going to be MIDI because MIDI is so lightweight. It's very little data, as we're actually going to see. Sounds are big data. They're big files, right? Especially if they're high fidelity, high bit rate, right? And so something like that, think about it, it's more efficient to send little bits of data that are saying like, oh, I want the note C5 for a duration of 10 milliseconds. I want that, as opposed to like, here's this freaking sound file. that's like, could be 20 megabytes at a minimum, right? See what I mean? More efficient that way. Okay, so we got the MIDI thing hooked up here. I don't need MIDI output. I don't care about that. That would be as if I was chaining things, but we don't care about that. MIDI mappings. MIDI mappings. I was already playing around with this earlier. So what I can do is, I'm probably not going to use, for my purposes just right now, these very low pitches. This is the note C2. I had it set to duration because when I hit these little buttons up here, it actually is mapped to these low pitches, right? So let's say I want to toggle note input mode. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Assign MIDI Mapping. It's waiting for input. I'm going to hit this button. Boom. So that when I press that button, it's going to do something. Let me see if it will accept a twiddly knob. Yep. It'll accept the twiddly knob. So if I hit this twiddly knob up here at all, it changed to eighth note. Here, look up here, look up here. Look up here, look up there. If I hit this button, it's changing. So I don't have to interrupt my workflow. I can just sit here and just hit a button, twiddly knob, and it's going to change the one I want to use. And I can turn note input on and off by hitting these jam buttons. You can speed up your workflow. You can customize it with a MIDI controller. Make sense? Now, there's something else I want to talk about real quick. MuseScore, tragically, does not have real-time input. Unfortunately. Other ones do. That means that I could tell it to record what I'm doing and then play with the metronome going, and it would record that information as notation. MuseScore tragically does not have that. Well, it has a lot of things. It doesn't have that. It has something that's close, though. It's close. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to hold click on the little pencil right there. I'm holding down the button, and I have a thing called real-time metronome. It's not exactly real-time. I'm going to show you how to make changes to it. It doesn't matter if you change your tempo. It's actually at a fixed rate. But whatever note you decide to play here, the click will be that note duration. What am I talking about? So let's say I want more cello notes. And I hold it for as many clicks as I want to, and that's going to auto-format it. That's as good as it gets in MuseScore, unfortunately, for the live recording kind of thing, right? But it can still be effectively used. And if you don't like something, you can go back and edit it. Like I was using legato fingering, and I really just don't want this triple stop, so I can get rid of some of these notes, right? Does that make sense? These are ways to speed up your workflow and actually be composing with the thing. Rather than decomposing with the thing. So that's a joke. I go up here to preferences, and if I go here, check it out, note input. Note input. Delay between notes in automatic real-time mode. This is the place where the speed of that click changes. It won't change if you change the tempo. That would be too easy, right? In here, you can change the duration from 750 milliseconds, which is the default, to some other thing. Make sense? Good, excellent. Okay, right on. So, easy peasy. Let's see if my computer cooperated in sending those files over. I think it didn't want to do it because I was running out of space, man. That's terrible. So let me see here. Which ones got downloaded? Wow, only a handful. Okay, give me a second. This should work better now because I have actually space. Can't have nice things. I don't want that. I never wanted that. Okay, it's trying. So, as it's doing that, let's pop over to iMovie, and then we're going to come back to MuseScore. So I'm going to go to iMovie. And if you have a device that's Windows or Chrome or something else, just hang out, just follow along and hang out with me, because you can use iMovie in the lab, and some of these video principles will be the same on other devices, the principles of it. Okay, nonetheless. Let's see, I have all these movies, clips. Yeah, this is the one that I made, the one called Type. Hope you saw that. And these are actually the raw clips here, which don't look spectacular, right? What I did was I dropped them in here, I shortened them, but I pulled the sound out. Now, it might not be super obvious here. Why are you fighting with me, dude? If I go here, the sound guy is down here. What I'm doing is I'm selecting that little bar and I'm lowering all the sound because I just want a silent film. I don't want any air conditioner hum. I don't want the sound of the typing. I don't want anything like that. And then I decided to slow down their rate just to kind of give it a different frame rate feel. And I changed the color up here to be this film noir looking kind of deal with the color correction and a filter. That's it. That's kind of it. I put them in order. I made nothing too long as to make us bored because nobody has an attention span, including me. And so, yeah, I put a little title card. I recommend that you put a title card. It makes it look really pro. How do you do that? You go up here to titles and you select one of these guys. So I could add scrolling credits to the very end. Let's put that there. Great. And what I want to do, you going to let me change this today? Or are you going to fight with me? You're going to fight with me. Give me a second. There it is. I double click on this guy and it allows me to edit these things. And now my cursor is there. I'm going fast, y'all. I'm going fast. And Charlie. It's all me, right? Keyboard, etc. Right? And you can do that, and now it's there, and it's gonna do its animation. Wow. I could fix that if I wasn't going so fast, but I don't really care right now. Very basic. Very basic. Understand? Now, that's all fine and good. Let's do this real quick where I'm going to import some video into this. So I'm going to go to My Media. I don't want My Movie 2. I'm going to make, fine, let's use this one. It's fine. We'll just stay here. We'll stay right here. Maybe I can use some of these. And I'm going to bring in some of this water fountain business. I should have shot at landscape. What was I thinking? I don't know. The coffee hadn't fully kicked in yet. So we'll just live with it as portrait. I'm going to bring these in. And I'm just adding them to my docket here. Get rid of those. Let's bring these down. Boom. Boom. I don't want that on top. I want that over here. Boom. Boom. Okay. I have 30 seconds. Hey, look, I have the bare minimum for the assignment, right? Okay. I'm going to be dramatic, and let's change these all to the noir filter. Noir. Just so we get that. It's a very subtle difference. This is my choice. Doesn't have to be your choice. It's my choice. Filter. Noir. Boom. Moving fast, breaking everything. Okay, noir. Now, let's watch the masterpiece. Oh, there's all that sound though. I don't want that. I want this to be a reflection on water usage. Oh man. This clip is too long. I'm bored. So, how do I remove the sound?
The sound piece above the video.
Huh?
I see a sound logo above the video.
A sound logo above the video? There's audio and video.
Oh, there's audio video there, and then to the right where the video displays.
Yeah.
On the right side.
On the right side?
Yeah. If you go look above, on those.
Yeah, it looks like there's like sound bars here. Let's see what we got here. This guy is for background noise. And actually there is this here. Flat, yeah, we could do this. Let's do the hum reduction. Let's see. And reduce the background noise. Let's see what it actually does for us. Not bad. It's not a requirement for you to make a silent film. I like silent films because then the music has full reign, but if you want to leave some sound in there, that's cool too. And all I did that one, I actually like that with the hum reduction there. I can also do bass boost. Bass boost. It's kind of trippy, man. Yeah, kind of a thicker sound there. If I want to take the sound out, I go to the clip and I drop this thing all the way down, 0%. Now there's no sound. Completely silent. I'm going to do that just for our purposes today. Dropping the sound out. Dropping the sound out. Okay. So let's go, actually, wait. Let's go over here and let's cut up this guy, right? What a weird thing to say. That's kind of a weird thing to say, Charlie. So I'm gonna go over here and split clip. What did I do? I right-clicked on the MacBook. That's a two-finger click. Split clip. On the computers, it'll be a right-click because there are mice. There are mice in there. Split clip. I'm chopping it up. I'm chopping it up. You might choose to do this. You might be like, no, I'm okay with long shots. I like long shots. If you're a connoisseur. I am not. I have no attention span. So, boom. Split the clips. We're splitting them. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jumble them. So I'm going to throw this one over here, and then I'm going to zoom out a little bit, and then I'm going to throw this one, yeah, that one over there, and this one back over here, right? So there's a non-linearity to it, right? This is like the Pulp Fiction of water fountain movies. Here we go. Put this one over here. Those are too similar. Wait, right there. Okay. Let's watch it now. No, all the way to the beginning, please. Yeah, this is a meditation. This is a meditation right here. Wow. Incredible. There's my coffee. This is cinema. And my point to you also in doing this is I wanted to take something extremely mundane, which is the water fountain. And like, yes, you can make something extremely mundane. Boom, and we're gone, right? You can do something extremely mundane and put music over it, right? Okay. Now we have a nice big palette for us to work with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and let's say I'm completely thrilled with this right now. I'm not going to put a title card. That's a lie. I'm going to put a title card. I'm going to put, which one should I do? Some of these are dumb. Let's do Prism. Prism. Sometimes I feel like I'm in Prism. Okay. Let's call this Streaming. Stupid. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, now we got a movie. Okay. Go over here. Share it. File. I'm not going to do this right now because I need all of my space. It's only 100 megabytes. Let's do low quality. It'll be like the Blair Witch. Okay. There we go. Streaming. Next. Put it on my desktop. Boom. There's the movie. Okay. Cool. Great job. Now, I need to compose something for streaming. Right? Go back to MuseScore. I'm going to make a new file. So you guys just watched the screen test for streaming. What does it sound like to you? Depressing? Okay. Like, it's my life going down the drain, man. Could be that. Yeah, could be that. Okay. I guess my question is there a set of instruments that you hear? Violin. The world's smallest violin, indeed. Let's go back and watch it again. Let's watch it again, and we can all be streaming. Probably going to slow those down, actually. Slow the frame rate on them, but it's fine. It's like an old Family Guy gag or something. Like the first 5 seasons. Okay. Do you hear anything? Saxophone. Yeah, saxophone? Like Lethal Weapon saxophone? David Sanborn playing the saxophone? Who's the guitarist on Lethal Weapon? It was Eric Clapton. Okay, so, huh? Right? Okay, so I heard violin. Violin. What kind of saxophone? Which one? There's a lot. Alto. Yeah, right on. Okay, any other instruments? Vibraphone. I dig it. Percussion pitched. Vibraphone. We all know what a vibraphone is? Yeah, cool. Right on. Okay. And anything else? Triangle. I like it. Right on. Okay. Next, we can add bars later. I hear this as being a little slow, don't you? Like ruminative. 60, perhaps. And I don't care about the key right now. We'll just do C major. It's fine. And this is the score for streaming. Boom. Done. Okay. Now I can reorder these things any way I'd like to. Oh, I see how it's done this. It's put the percussions together. Let's go to concert pitch mode, so I'm not dealing with any transposition things, because I don't feel like doing that right now. And I'm just going to move these around. So I'm going to literally put violin on top. I like this arrangement. I could also see triangle being there. I like this actually best. I've changed my mind. I like this best. Okay, so let's compose for it. How should we do that? Well, we can just start throwing notes down. This is my suggestion to you. Even if you are, so whatever instrument you play, I encourage you to literally sit there with your video and improvise over your video. If you're new to improvisation, if you're more classically oriented, this is a good time to practice improvisation. We could say that composition is improvisation, and improvisation is a type of composition. Don't you think so? One is kind of extemporaneous in the moment, and one is actually codified and written down. In fact, the music theorist Heinrich Schenker, very controversial figure even today, maintains that all composition begins from improvisation. Interesting idea. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to jam on it real quick. I'm going to go back to my movie. I'm going to put it in full screen. And I really want to slow it down. Though. Give me a second. I'm going to slow these down. I'm selecting my clips. I want all of them. I'm holding shift while clicking to select all of them. Speed, slow. How slow? 25%. No, that's, oh, I see what you've done. What do you mean auto? Goofball, there we go. 50%. Fine, the video's a little longer now, that's okay. I'm gonna shorten some of the longer things so I don't get bored and lose my mind. No. Yeah, like that. No. Wait. Great. Rock and roll. Okay, we go back. Now it's slowed down. Now it's going to be really ruminative. Now, I know that I'm not writing piano, but... Okay. Does it work? I think it works. Let's do another one. Okay, so I'm literally just making it up, man. I'm just literally goofing around here. So now the feeling was very different for each one. What I encourage you to do is take a fragment of your improvisation, grab a hold of what you're doing, and then do your best to translate it to your score. Now, I'm not writing for piano on this, right? But a piano is what I have right here. I don't have my guitars, I don't have my bass, I don't have my other instruments, just have this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna adapt, I'm gonna use the first one, it was very simple. I'm gonna go with the first improvisation. I remember what I did, and I'm gonna use that as the basis for it. What I was doing was, for you following along, I had these like perfect fifth, F and C, and then I'm kind of messing around with this this sus2, sussy boy 2 here, or the mu major chord as Steely Dan calls it. There it is. And what I'm doing is I was kind of fooling around with this, scale degree 4, going down here, and then sometimes I went to the flat major 7, which is E flat, and did that. Then back here. And I'm kind of messing around with that. So let's apply this to this setting. Bum, 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 bum. I'm going to start with a vibraphone. And I'm going to start with, I'm using my MIDI mappings on my keyboard to speed up the process. Right on, dude. Okay, I go here. And boom, boom. And let's do, nice. Sure. Okay, sure, fine. So I'm adapting this idea here. And I'm probably going to take off, when I edit it, I'm going to take off that low note because it's exceeding that range. Let's hear what we have. Cool. That was this idea. Yep. Cool. Great. Now, let's have a saxophone line. Bum 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 bum. Let's have a. What is the bottom of the saxophone alto range? I believe that'll work. I'm sorry, I'm not a saxophonist. Let's keep that going. Now. No, wait, hold on. That's not going to be annoying. It's not going to be annoying because I'm going to put this, and maybe I'm starting to think like a string player here. My string player thing is showing. But if I go here, what I want to do is actually, I want to slur these together, and I'm going to put a tenuto articulation. Now, forgive me, I need to do more research on writing for winds to make sure I'm conveying this properly. If I was in string land, I would interpret that as one bow pulsating across the strings, like boom, 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 boom. My idea is I want them to be vo, 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 with a very light tonguing, like they're all connected. Zoo, 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 zoo. It's very quiet underneath the texture. That's what I want them to do. A saxophonist, be quiet? Yeah, right, dude. I'm joking. Am I though? Yep. I'm gonna do it to all of them. Do it to all of them. Yes. I'll just go this far for right now. This far for right now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the hairpins. I'm gonna put crescendo and then decrescendo. Right? Because I want it to pop through the texture and then recede. It's going to recede. Okay, that's fine for now. We got the idea. Great. Violin melody. Now, I was just kind of chonking with some chords here. So right now I have... Actually, with the dynamics... sorry, I'll play it right. That's what I have so far. Let's have the violin. Ooh, that's without the tenuto. Violin. So I have. Something like that. Oh, I've got it. Here it is. Check it out. What's it all about? You're gonna like this, I promise you. Now, go down here, boom. I want quarter rests because I'm gonna play. Oh, I don't have a percussion patch loaded. Oh, blast. Right? This is the problem. Okay. So there's no percussion patch for this thing to play. My apologies. We're going to imagine the glory of the triangle. Why won't you do the thing I want you to? Am I missing something? No. I do have the sounds. Yes, thank you. Okay, good. Wait, hold on, just to back up my moment of confusion. Check it out. We solved it. Thank you. We solved it. It didn't want me just to click. It wanted me to tell it down here whether I want to be a muted or a singing triangle sound. Thank you. Good catch. That's a strange peculiarity to triangle, because I'm sorry, I don't write for triangle every day. Maybe I need to start, right? Triangle virtuoso. Okay, so now that saxophone is honking. It's honking in my face, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go to the mixer. And I'm going to lower the volume of the saxophone because I want it to be textural.
Can you do that for each individual instrument that you have?
Yes.
Really?
Indeed, yes. Okay, wait, hold on. How did I get here? I'm in MuseScore, and I go to View, Mixer. And then I can control this like it's a, so here, check it out. Don't do that. I didn't want you to do that. Let's go back here. I would actually trust a human to play that a little more interestingly. But and you can control them here, and we can see here, this one does have the violin sound. Oh, here, okay, check it out. I don't have the woodwinds downloaded yet. No! Do we dare? Oh, we dare. Oh, we do dare. Okay. You're not gonna do. Nope, I'll play with this another day. Nope, we're gonna play with that another day. That's trouble. That's straight trouble. Okay. So let me change the sound back. I was able to change the sound in here, you noticed. I don't have the woodwinds downloaded yet, otherwise it would be right here. VST3 is something we're going to talk about later. Not today, unfortunately, sorry. It's so rough. Anyway, whatever. Lower it, turn up the reverb, wash it out a little bit. It'll be fine. Back. What are you? What is happening? Go away. Why is it a difference? Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. I'm just gonna, yeah, I don't want that one, dude. I want my MTV. It is kind of finicky. There it is. Okay, wait, so do you hear how, by the way, the new violin sound has included the portamenti? It's that little, it's not like a scoop, blah, but you hear how it's like shifting between the C to the E, and you hear all the in between. It's not a gliss, it's a portamento. And isn't that nice? That's how a human being would do it, most likely. Okay, repeat. Now, I'm going to put enough content in here that I can kind of demo it, right? And then it changes right here, doesn't it? It does. And then let's make this turn into a... where am I? Have I lost the power? Oh, I have. Okay. How interesting. You don't wish to draw for me? There you do. Okay, there we go. Strange. And let's have the saxophone take over something, huh? Huh? Yes. And what if the saxophone plays a version of that melody? Yes. Whole note. And then right here, the violin. And I'll stop right after this measure, so we can kind of start to demo in action with our video. Yeah. Great. And then let's. I'm in Stringland. There it is. Okay. Oh, and then we'll offset it. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. I don't want the two-note marking. They can just figure it out on their own. Okay, I'm gonna get high. Let's hear it. Okay, it's going somewhere, right? It's going somewhere. Cool. Let's take this as a mock-up. Now, I'm gonna save this. This is score for streaming. Saved to my computer, and we're gonna put it on the desktop. That's how I got this cluttered desktop to begin with. Now, how do you take this and put what you have so far into iMovie? Yeah. Download it, but I'm going to change that word. We got to export it first. You're right about the MP3 part. I prefer the MP3 right now because it's going to be a smaller file, and I don't want to deal with giant file sizes. So I'm going to go to export and main score, that's everybody, and we're going to use MP3 and export. And there. It's doing it, great. And let's go back to iMovie. And now what I'm gonna do is, where is my score? Oh, why is everything a mess? There it is, I got it. Okay, score for streaming.mp3. And then I drop it in there. I literally just threw it in there. And let's say I wanted to actually start like right here. Well, okay, let's say it starts right there. Streaming. That's all we have so far. Okay, so, God, that saxophone. I'm not married to it. I might change it, but it's just a for instance, guys. If it's soft, it works. So what if I back it up, though? What if I back it up here? And I'm going to have it kind of fade in. No, later.
Sounds like my alarm clock.
Yeah, I know. Thanks for being good sports, y'all. No, bro. I want the beginning. The beginning. Streaming. And I'm sorry there wasn't more triangle. I needed to add that part in there too. But yeah, okay, so I did it. That was the mock-up. I'm not in love with it. More editing has to happen. But that's how I dropped it into this. Now, this is the important part. Let's say it's done. Let's say it's completely done, ready to hand it in. You go to iMovie, share, and then export it as a file. And it's going to sync all that together, right? As one video. I like that one. I like that version. Let's call it streaming. Low quality, very low quality, low effort, okay. And it's doing its thinking, it's trying, it's doing its thing. Do 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 do. Did you guys know the jazz jams tonight at the cottage? It's the UIW Jazz Jam. 6 to 8 at the cottage down the street. You could actually walk. Maybe not though, because it's going to be kind of cold tonight. But if you want to come sing or play, you're welcome to it. Just show up. Great, it's exported. Let's see if it did what we wanted it to. Blast. Did not get the sound I wanted. I'll have to play with that. I'm going to make a video for you guys. I need to troubleshoot something in the export. It didn't want to take the sound. I will figure that out, y'all. It's worked for me before. I will make a video and play with that. So anyway, I'll figure that out. With the 5 minutes I have, blast, that's annoying. Why didn't that work? There's also stuff in here, by the way, iMovie comes with sound effects that you can use if you want to. It's cool. Golf hit. I know, it's weird. Hockey skate. Wow. Okay. Anyway, so there's stuff in there you can use. Check it out. Sneak preview. Max. Who's used Max before?
Use HBO Max.
Yeah. Right. Will forever. This is it. Auto opened a score that I made. Okay. Welcome to the Thunderdome. So let me close this. What? I be afraid. No. How do I describe Max? So you can download Max. It's free to download it. They only charge you for subscribing, which enables like saving files, and you're free to play around with it. Max is, you want to think about it as a type of coding language and coding environment that was designed for musicians and artists. It's very visual. There's text involved, but it's not long streams of like JavaScript text. So I've made some cool things in here, and I will show you some of the things that I made. So here's an example. I made this one. It's super simple. It's super simple. But what does it do? Let me, let me send the audio out so you can hear it. Output. Crestron. Zoom in. No, more. This is an XY graph that is actually sending out, it's sending out coordinates that are kind of MIDI data-ish, right? To be interpreted by two sine wave generators. Okay, pretty cool. Wait, there's more. I made that in like 10 minutes. Whatever, man. Let's check out this one. I did not code this one. I did not make this one. I'm not taking any credit for anything here. I believe that it will cooperate with us today. I believe is the Max Patch in the room with us today. Yes. Okay. This one, it's using machine learning. It's using Google Media Pipe. Hold on, I need to turn off the XY synth because the XY synth is ringing. Go away. I did not code this. Someone else made this, but this is an example of something you can do in Max. This has right? Pretty neat, huh? It's detecting the motion of this hand, and then it's detecting what the shape of this hand is. So here's an E minor chord. That's just open. That's an A minor. That's a G. That's a C. Okay, that's one possible thing you can do in Max. You can also, let me see, I'll show you one more, and then we'll call it a day. What's something, I'm working on that, it's not ready yet. I'm gonna show you anyway. Wait, no, maybe I should do that one. Whoa, let's do this one. Let's see if it's gonna cooperate today. Booba-doop-a-doop-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I want you, there it is. Hey. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Do it. Okay, sure. Whatever, man. It's you know. Do it. It's yeah. Do it. Okay. Are we recording now? It's yeah. Do it. It's yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Oi!
Woo! Yeah. 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 Gotta be careful. Feedback. Woo! This is the sound of my voice when I'm speaking. This is the sound of my voice when I'm speaking. This is the sound of my voice when I'm speaking. This is the sound of my voice when I'm speaking. This is the sound of my voice when I'm speaking. Yeah. Okay, so the heck is happening here? That's a thing that basically is recording at random intervals and then playing back my voice at random speeds and then chopping the audio in random places. And sometimes you get like these weird little sounds that play in the back that make rhythms. Anyway, Max is really weird, man, and really cool. We're going to use it for MIDI processing and learning the basics of digital audio. You can download it and play around with it on your own right now, but there's no assignment with that. Focus on your film score. Any questions? I'm going to be in office hours after I get more coffee so I don't die. Thank you.